So very quickly to sum this up, whenever a patient is registered, this is the profile which opens up. You can go to add visit and this case sheet will open up. In this you have these fields which you can fill. You will have AI assistants to fill these fields. Let's say if I want to fill this, I can either do it from here or I can open a chart where I can fill these details just by clicking on the values. Similarly, you can fill in the spectacle prescription, AR readings, your visual acuity, triretinonoscopy, cycloplegic, PMT, dry acceptance and pausing. All these things can be filled directly by clicking on the values. You can do this for right and left eye both. Use the toggle here. Once done, you can close this off and these things will get auto filled in their correct positions. Then you have your patient history, your allergies, let's say open allergies, what type of allergy is this, what is the allergy name. So once you click on this, the system is suggesting some a few things. Again, these are sample data because this is the demo account. You will get data depending on what you have used earlier, or you can write something or create a new entry. Let's say I'll just add something over here. You can also write some comments, add this allergy. You can add multiple allergies. Let's say this time I'll have some insect allergy, something else, let's say something else. Or let's say this time I don't want comments, I'll just leave it out and add this allergy. Now similarly, if you see, you can add your current treatments, you can add your medical history, you can add your birth history, surgical, nutritional, family history, immunization, ocular history, and so on. Then you have your chief complaints where either you can write something and the system will start giving you suggestions depending on your writing habits, or else you can choose from the
It's
right
10
side.
o'clock.
This box will tell you frequently used items which can be added over here. So you see all these comma separated chief complaints are getting added, or you can copy some complaints from a previous case sheet of the same patient just by clicking on copy, and if you have any data, it will allow you to copy that data to this present case sheet. Then you have your examination findings. In examination findings, again you can do the same thing. You can start writing something and click on the suggestions, or you can click on the right hand side and select what you want to add, or else if you want to go into details, you can go to detailed examination findings, and inside detailed examination finding you will find anterior segment, posterior segment. Don't mind the system, it's responding a little slow because my laptop is pretty much heated up. All these are curated data which you can select or search from. Let's say I'll search this. Right. Similarly, you can all add other data. Let me just randomly add some data. Let's say I want to add some more data in cornea instead of just simply writing this. I can click on cornea and a detailed view opens up. So I'll say back of the cornea is, let's say, pigmented. Let's say for left eye it's fine. Accuracy maybe it's graded, normal, sensation, reduced, and so on. You get the idea. You can fill all these things. Add this over here. Let me add something in maybe fundus. You can take your IOP readings over here itself. If I add something, it will automatically take the time at what time this is getting added. Again, don't mind the slowness currently because my laptop is extremely heated up because of other applications running. That's why it is responding a little bit slow. You will not face this issue because you will not be using any uh, heavy applications in your native laptop or system. Cool. Once this is added, you can also add your drawings over here. That's the sketches you can do. Let's say I want to use this colored pen with thickness number 3 and I can sketch on this. You can use this on your tablet as well. Just save the drawing. Or you can upload anything else if you want to, which you would have maybe taken from a different system, or you would have written it manually on a piece of paper. You can upload the photograph for that as well. All these things can be printed. Everything is printable separately or together by clicking on print all diagram. When you come to advice, again the same thing follows. If you want to go into detail, you will click on plan of care, and in the plan of care you can add investigations with all these 3 types. Investigation name can be added. Let's say I'll say test. Similarly, if you want to add a surgery, by default you can add cataract surgery. Let's say I want to add phaco. Again, multiple rows can be added over here also. Now this is asking if you want to send any internal message to your counselor. I can do that. I'll say give discount to 10%. Close this off. You can add other various reports. Let's say if the patient is carrying a different report from a different hospital, you can add those as well in this using add report to wizard button. Then spectacle prescription, as I have already done that, so the data is showing up here. You can add your diagnosis from here. These are the system AI generated diagnosis which you would have used earlier. So this is being shown. You just have to click on this and click on add, or else if you want to add something new, you can say, and all ICD-10 coded diagnosis will open up. Let's say I want to add some comment as well, so I'll just add some comment as well on this and add this. Now this is done. It gets added over here. I'll go to prescribe medicine. Again, the medicine suggestions are being shown by the software. I can directly click on this, and once I click on this, my medicine keyboard opens up. It tells me that this Dolo 1000 mg is actually not in my pharmacy stock. If I still want to give it, I can choose from these buttons to form a suggestion or dosage suggestion, or else I can use these suggestion by the AI. Or else there's another method where I can create categories and directly add multiple medicines at once. Let's say if I click on the sample category, there is some age-related cataract. For age-related cataract, if I click on this plus button, it will add multiple medicines which I would have configured in the settings of this particular page. All these are automatically added. These things will help you reduce your time of operation on the software. And again saying this, just because of my laptop, this looks a little slow, but it will not be this slow when you operate it on your system. Duplicate medicine entered. Duplicate, let's say, this is duplicate. Let's remove this. to save everything, I'll click on save changes. Now the system will ask me which all sections do I want to print. All the sections are by default tick marked. Let's say if I do not want to print something, I'll just untick that, and that section will not get printed. But just for this, it will print everything right now. Again, this prescription generation will again not take this much time. Again, this is just because of my current laptop. This is how the format looks like. If you want to use your own uh, pad which you would have printed, that can be used. Otherwise, you can also configure the system to print the header and footer like this directly from the printer itself. I guess this is it. In a very short manner, if we can go into more depth if we want to in the case sheet itself. This is just a video for showcasing how the case sheet works. In case of any issues or confusions or questions, you can get back to us on our WhatsApp. Thank you.